ॐ श्रीगुरुभ्यो नमः। हरिः ॐ। एकदन्ताय विद्महे वक्रतुण्डाय धीमहि तन्नो दन्तिः प्रचोदयात्। ॐ भद्रं कर्णेभिः शृणुयाम देवाः, भद्रं पश्येमाक्षभिर्यजत्राः, स्थिरैरङ्गैः स्तुष्टुवागुंसस्तनूभिः व्यशेम देवहितं यदायुः। स्वस्ति न इन्द्रो वृद्धश्रवाः, स्वस्ति नः पूषा विश्ववेदाः, स्वस्ति नस्तार्क्ष्यो अरिष्टनेमिः, स्वस्ति नो बृहस्पतिर्दधातु। ॐ शान्ति शान्ति शान्तिः। हरिः ॐ। या देवी स्तूयते नित्यं विबुधैर्वेदपारगैः, सा मे वसतु जिह्वाग्रे ब्रह्मरूपा सरस्वती। ईश्वरो गुरुरात्मेति मूर्तिभेदविभागिने, व्योमवद्व्याप्तदेहाय दक्षिणामूर्तये नमः। निरञ्जनं नित्यमनन्तरूपं भक्तानुकम्पासुतविग्रहं वै ईशावतारं परमेशमेड्यं तं रामकृष्णं शिरसा नमामि। यथाग्नेर्दाहिका शक्तिः रामकृष्णे स्थिता हिया, सर्वविद्यास्वरूपां तां शारदां प्रणमाम्यहम्। विवेकजानन्दनिमग्नचित्तं विवेकदानैकविनोदशीलं, विवेकभासाकमनीयकान्तिं विवेकिनं तं अहं नमामि। सदाशिवसमारम्भां शङ्कराचार्यमध्यमाम् अस्मदाचार्यपर्यन्तां वन्दे गुरुपरम्पराम्। नमोऽस्तु ते व्यासविशालबुद्धेः, उल्लारविन्दायतपत्रनेत्र, येन त्वया भारततैलपूर्णः प्रज्वालितो ज्ञानमयः प्रदीपः। अज्ञानतिमिरान्धस्य ज्ञानाञ्जनशलाकया चक्षुरुन्मीलितं येन तस्मै श्रीगुरवे नमः।
Vedanta Shastra Vakyani are the pramanam for gaining Brahmajnanam. This is the assertion of the Guru Parampara that Vedanta Vakyas are the only valid source of knowledge. When this was asserted, a Vaidikaha, one who has accepted Veda Pramanam, comes and asks a question: how can you say that Vakyas become Pramanam? With regard to Purva Mimamsa, with regard to the revelation of Saguna Brahman, with regard to revelation of Ishvara, Devatas, Swarga, Naraka, Vakyas can be Pramanam. They can reveal which cannot be revealed by sense organs, because there is a possibility of verification. Here, what you say is, Brahman is revealed through Vakyas. And what is the definition of the Brahman which you are meaning is without any attributes. How can an entity without attributes can be revealed by Vakyas? Because Shabda Pravritti Nimittani Abhavat. Suppose I say an entity is a cow, even though the cow was not seen when I say, it was seen sometime. It is in the memory of the hearer's mind, so he understands. But when you say Brahman is revealed by Vedanta Shabdam, we are not able to understand and accept. Then Bhagavan Shankaracharya told, what you say is correct. But you told Shabda Pravritti Nimittani as only 5. I can add another 4. What you told is right. But only 5 are there when you say, we don't accept that. These 4 also can be added with that. And he has told that 4 methods, additional methods in knowing either Brahman or any other thing. By Mithya Guna, Aropanam, attributing properties which are not really there, apparent. Still you can reveal something. Then Tatastha Lakshana Dwara, by mentioning something which is not intrinsic but incidental, you can reveal something. Then third one is Lakshana Abhava Dwara, by mentioning the absence of certain attributes. Everywhere attributes only dealt. Mithya Guna Dwara means attribute only. Tatastha Lakshana Dwara means that also attribute only. Then Lakshana Abhava Dwara, that also attribute. Emptiness is absence of positive attribute called fullness. So through that also you can reveal. Then Lakshana Avritti Dwara, without mentioning the object of revelation, you can reveal it. Neti neti iti. Not this, not this. When you say not this, this is equal to known object. By negating the known object, you can reveal the unknown thing. So you can add with this. You can add these 4 methods also in revelation of an entity through Shabda. Then Purvapakshi says, yes, very good. You have increased my thinking capacity. I thank you for that. But still I am not able to accept the Vakya's revelation is a complete revelation. In my method of Pancha Pravritti Nimittani, it is a complete revelation because it is available for perception. The revealed object is available for perception. But the revealed entity here is Nirguna Brahman, and you are telling it is revealed through Vakya. So the revelation is incomplete. Therefore, one should struggle to complete that revelation by Brahmaanubhuti. So Vakyas can give only Brahmajnanam, not Brahmaanubhuti. Any Vakya can give Jnanam, but it cannot give Anubhuti. Face to face you have to perceive. This is the Purvapaksha. Today we are trying to understand. This entire Purvapaksha is based on one notion. Pratyaksham is the ultimate pramanam. You understand? Suppose if I say snow-clad Badrinath, you understand Badrinath what it is, and it is with snow-clad. You agree. Why? Because there is a possibility of going and verifying, and it was verified by many people, perceived by many people, therefore we agree. And if you want, you can go and verify. And similarly, Surga also. So there is a gap between the knowledge and Anubhuti. When I say this is cow milk, this cow milk will give you nourishment. Like that, when I say you gain knowledge. But what is the use of telling that this is cow milk, and it will give nourish? So what you have to do? What you have to do? You have to boil it and take it, or without boiling also you take it. It is your problem. But you have to take it. You have to relate with that entity face to face. This is the argument of the Purva Paksha. Actually, it is a wrong argument. But in many books of our spiritual field, we will find this argument as the right argument. Even in Gospel of Sri Ramakrishna, it is told, what is the use of knowing Ishvara? You should realize Ishvara. Correct? But it is a Purva Paksha. Based on one notion that Ishvara, which is mentioned in the scripture, is an object of perception. The milk is an object of perception, therefore that example is okay. With regard to milk, not with regard to Ishvara. Ishvara can never be the object of perception. If he is an object of perception, perceived by the different entity called perceiver, he is subject to death. You are perceiving a dying Ishvara. Who wants that dying Ishvara to be perceived? What you are going to get anything by gaining dying entities? Already you are tired of getting Anitya Vastu only. You are tired of Anitya Vastu. Therefore only you have come to Vedanta to get or find, is there any Nitya Vastu? If Ishvara also is an object of perception, then how can he be the Nitya Vastu? You understand? So it is okay with regard to going to somewhere else, with regard to getting something other than you, it is okay. Your argument is right. What is the argument? Jnanam is different from Anubhuti. That is the argument. Jnanam is different from Anubhuti. Himalaya Jnanam is different from Himalaya Anubhuti. Milk Jnanam is different from milk Anubhuti. That is okay. Because the experiencer is different from the experienced object. But here, what is the definition which Shastra gave for Brahman? Ashabdam, Asparsham, Arupam, Arasam, Agandham. It is already told, not available for any Anubhuti through your sense organs. It is not available for any Anubhuti through your sense organs, and not available to even to conceive through your mind. Still, what you are telling is, it should be experience. It is a very big confusion in the spiritual life. Many sadhus, grand people are caught up in this confusion. They are wonderful people. They are caught up in the confusion. What is the confusion? One day I will come face to face with the God. I am waiting for realization of the Ishvara. Atma Anubhuti I am waiting. Brahmaanubhuti I am waiting. Realization of God I am waiting. It will never come. If it comes, that cannot be Ishvara. So they sit in meditation, in samadhi, hoping one day something will happen, then I will realize. What will happen? Something will happen. But that is not the Ishvara Anubhuti. Why you know? Ishvara Anubhuti cannot be a future affair. Why you know? Why you know? It is always available. Pratibodha vididam madam. It is always, every moment of your breathing, every moment of your existence, you have but Brahmaanubhuti. Whether you take it from the substance standpoint or from Namarupa standpoint, you don't have any other option than experiencing Brahman. Substance standpoint, it is consciousness. Correct? Namarupa standpoint, it is Jagat. So what do you experience? These two only you experience always. No, I don't experience consciousness, Swamiji. If you say, Mandu, you experience consciousness only first. As I. As I, the experiencer, you experience the consciousness, the experiencer only. Then only you can experience the object, Namarupa Jagat. It is you, my dear. How can you say that I don't experience myself? It is like telling I don't have head, Swamiji. You don't have something in the head, that I agree. But you cannot say, I don't have head. Even to say that I don't have head, you need what? Head. Similarly, pratibodha vididam matam. Bodham prati. In any experience, who comes first? The experiencer is first. Pramata is the first one. Then prameyam, object of experience. Then pramanam, means of experience. Correct? Here you are standing as a first person singular, then only you can go for any type of experience. The perception of photograph is the proof for photographer, even though he is not inside the photograph. The entire perception in the creation, whether it is karma vyavahara or jnana vyavahara, all vyavaharas depend upon vyavahari. Understood? Whether it is knowledge about the world or knowledge about anything, any blessed thing in the creation, who stands first? The knower, the pramata. If you understand the definition of Brahman, which is revealed in the Shastra, you will not ask this question. Your very question is because of orientation of your thinking pattern. Always you have the dichotomy, knowing, realizing. Knowing, realizing. This dichotomy will not work here because the subject of knowledge which is revealed here is the very knower. Chakshusha na pashyati, yena chakshugumshi pashyati. Shrotrene na shrunoti, yena shrotram idagmu shrutam. Pranene na praniti, yena pranaha praniyate. Yen manasa na manute, yena manoho manam matam. It is the subject of the very subject. It is the subject of the pramata. So don't try to put that pramada as object of perception. It never happens. It is not going to happen at all. Because it is already happening. It is like keeping always with yourself, searching for it. Vedantin says, we accept that Vedantic words can give only Brahmajnanam. It can never give a Brahmaanubhuti. Why? Because Brahmaanubhuti already there. You are that Brahmaanubhuti. You are experiencing all the time yourself. Therefore, Vedanta don't want to give Brahmaanubhuti. Understand? Vedanta Vakyas don't want to give Brahmaanubhuti because it is available all the time. Pratibodha vididam matam. But what you are having pratibodham, you don't know that it is you. Here the absence is not anubhuti. Jnanam is absent. Brahmaanubhuti nobody can avoid. As first person singular, you cannot avoid Brahmaanubhuti. As Jagat Nama Rupa, then also you cannot avoid Anubhuti. This entire creation is what? Saguna Brahman. Who is that Nirguna Brahman? That is you. Understood? So, in religious life, people, the sadhakas, so-called sincere sadhakas, don't recognize the validity of this revelation. They put aside these revelations and wait for special Saguna Brahma darshan. Oh Rama, when you will come. Oh Krishna, when you will come. Oh Ramakrishna, when you will come. Where to come? He is there already. Even if he comes, he will come in what? As a beggar only he will come. As an idiot he will come. To verify whether you are knowledgeable to find him in that rupa also. Understood? Namadeva Maharaj, one day he was writing on the bank of the Bhima Nati. So his wife brought some food. He told, I am writing abhangs. My mind is full of Panduranga, so no food can enter now. So keep it. I will eat, don't worry, you go to home. So that mother went. Within 5 minutes, he lost himself, he was writing abhangs. Suddenly, a dog came and snatched away that roti and started running. So when he saw some commotion, his mind got distracted and he thought, oh, dog is snatching away the roti. He could have kept quiet, but he did not keep quiet. He took the balance luggage of that food packet. Ghee and sugar was there. So he started chasing the dog, shouting, hey Panduranga, simple roti will not be tasty. Wait, I will come and feed you with ghee and sugar. By the time the dog reached the town, so people were seeing. Namadeva Maharaj very famous for his devotion and knowledge. Why is running behind the dog and shouting, wait, I will give ghee, sugar like that? What is? Then he somehow caught hold of the dog and held in his bosom and snatched away the roti, dipped it in the ghee, put sugar and fed it, telling, now you eat Panduranga. This is tasty food, like that. That time he saw Panduranga was opening the mouth in Panduranga form. Before also Panduranga only, now also Panduranga only. Before dog form Panduranga, now Panduranga form Panduranga. That's all. The person has not changed, only form changed. Understood? So Anubhuti means what Anubhuti? You tell. When can you have Anubhuti of anything other than Ishvara? When can you have? Please tell. Is there anything second entity other than Ishvara? Is that the knowledge revealed by the Shastram? Mayeva sakalam jatam mattah parataram nanyate kinjidasti dhananjaya. Repeatedly Bhagavan comes and says the same thing with repeated avatars also. For what you are waiting? You are having absence of knowledge to recognize the presence of the Lord, which is available 24/7 every moment of your life, not only in Jagrata Avastha, even in Sushupti Avastha. That fellow only comes and says, I slept well. The sleeper is not here when he says, the waker was not there when he slept, then who says? Now you see the perception completely changed. This is the perception Vedanta wants us to have, not waiting eternally for Brahmaanubhuti. It will never happen. No, saints have Brahmaanubhuti. All have only Brahma Abhasa Anubhuti. What is the Pramanam, Swami? Upanishad itself Pramanam. If you see anything as an object of your perception, if you perceive anything as an object of perception, whether it is with head or 2 hands or 4 hands, or within the form of light or in the form of sound, anything. It is nothing but abhasam, which is available in Jagat already. Tadeva brahmatvam vidhi na idam yedidam upasate. Chakshusha na pashyati yena chakshugumshi pashyati tadeva brahmatvam vidhi nedam yedidam upasate. Yet shrotrena na shrunoti yena shrotram idagum sutam tadeva brahmatvam vidhi na idam yedidam upasate. Yet pranena na praniti yena prana praniyate tadeva brahmatvam vidhi nedam yedidam upasate. Yen manasana manute yena ahur manomatam tadeva brahmatvam vidhi ne idam upasate. Understood? All karmendriyas are brought inside, jnanendriyas are brought inside, and andarindriyam called manas also brought inside. Whatever you perceive through any of these things, it cannot be Brahman. No, in meditation, in samadhi, Nirguna Brahman is realized like that. Many Mahatmas say, what do you say, Swami? That is right only. They are truthful only. What they say is right only. But the same Nirguna Brahman you can experience in sleep also. What is Nirguna Brahman? What is Nirguna Brahman? That is without properties, correct? Guna Rahitam Nirgunam, correct? Guna Rahitam Nirgunam. So, every human being has both the experiences very naturally. When he opens the eyes, Saguna experience, Dvaita experience. When he closes the eyes in sleep, Advaita experience. Only two experiences there. Dvaita experience and Advaita experience. Dvaita experience is in Jagrat and Swapna Avastha. Advaita experience in sleep and Samadhi Avastha. Okay. Can you differentiate the Advaita Avastha in sleep from the Advaita Avastha in Samadhi? It is not possible logically, because you say Advaitam. Advaita means what? There is nothing to differentiate. Correct? So you cannot differentiate Advaita Avastha in sleep and Advaita Avastha in Samadhi. You cannot differentiate. So Advaita Avastha is only one. That's why it is called Advaita. Advaitam is Advaita. Dvaita Avastha is many. In Jagrat itself, varieties of Avastha. Sometimes sorrowful Avastha, sometimes happy Avastha. Yeah, Avastha yang kya karenge Swamiji? Like that complaining Avastha. In dream also, varieties of Avastha. In Dvaitam, you have plenty varieties. You can differentiate from one variety to another variety. In Advaitam, where is the possibility of differentiating? Please tell. No, Swamiji. In Advaita Avastha experienced in the Samadhi, there is a knowledge. If the Purvapakshi says, in sleep we don't have knowledge that I exist as Akhandam. But in Samadhi, we have knowledge as per the words of some people, we have knowledge about the Advaitam. If the Purvapakshi says, we say, no, we cannot accept it. Because knowledge involves Pramata, Pramanam and Prameyam. So Dvaitam has come. In Advaita Avastha, knowledge is not possible. Whether it is experienced in sleep or Samadhi. You understand? If knowledge word uttered, it is Dvaitam. Even Brahmajnanam is nothing but Dvaitam. It is Vyavaharikam. It is not ultimate truth. You are getting away from the confusion. That's called Brahmajnanam. What is Brahmajnanam? You are getting away from the confusion, that's all. So confusion is Dvaitam. Getting away from confusion also, Dvaitam only. And one who helps Guru, he is also in Dvaitam only. Shastram, Pramanam. That also in Dvaitam only. That is why the person who gained this knowledge can say, na mata, na pita, na guru, na daivam. Siddhananda Rupa, Shivoham Shivo. You got the point? So therefore, Vedanta says, the Nirvikalpakas avastha, which you have in sleep, same avastha only you can have in Samadhi. Because Samadhi means the resolved condition of the mind. Pramada is not available in Samadhi. You yourself say. Your definition itself for Samadhi is what? Where Pramata also is resolved. After resolution of the Pramata, if you say Prama happens, knowledge happens, that is illogical according to your own state. Therefore, Vedanta doesn't want to give Brahmaanubhuti, nor any other new Anubhava. You are tired of because of Anubhava only. You lack Jnanam. You are full of Anubhava only. Every moment you are having Brahma Anubhavam only, because other than Brahma, nothing is experienced. If you go by Shastram, what is there? Vishwam Vishnuhu. Pramata Vishnuhu. Prameyam Vishnuhu. Pramanam Shastram Vishnuhu. Understood? So, don't struggle for Brahmaanubhuti, which you are already having it. Try to understand what you have is Brahmaanubhuti. It is like Bhagavan Krishna says to Karna, don't try to get Kaunteyatvam, the status of Kaunteyatvam. Kunti Putratvam Kaunteyatvam. Being the eldest son of Kunti, don't try. It is you. So when Bhagavan says, it is you, Karna may ask question, okay, now I understand. My mother is available to perceive. And Surya Bhagavan, my father also is available to perceive. So where is Kaunteyatvam? I understand. My mother is Kunti. My father is Suryaha. But Surya Putratvam I want to realize. Kaunteyatvam I want to realize. So Bhagavan Krishna has to say, Mandu, it is you. All the while, it is you. How absurd this question appear, na? Same thing only this Purvapakshi's question also. I want to realize Brahman. I want to realize Brahman. Which Brahman? It is you. Now, the Purvapakshi says, yes, okay, but still, the but still will continue up to end. But still, one Pramanam shows me as part of this Dvaitam. Another Pramanam, according to you, Vedanta Shastra shows me as Advaitam. Which one is real? One Pramanam cannot negate another Pramanam. Please understand. So, Pratyaksha Pramanam shows me as a small, insignificant Pramata. Shastra Pramanam shows me as an Akhanda Brahman. What is real? What is real? One of them must be real, another can be apparent. Understood? Both cannot be real. So my Anubhavam as Khandam is very much tangible, and my Anubhavam as Akhandam, Pratibodha Viditam Matam is also tangible. As I exist, always very tangible. And I exist as Problematic person also tangible, Swami. I exist as Akhandam is tangible, because now I understand what do you mean by word Brahman. Initially I thought something object of perception, therefore only I argued that there is a difference between Jnanam and Anubhava. Now you made me to understand it is not object of perception, it is the very perceiver, content of the perceiver. Now I understand. So as I perceive anything, including me, I perceive my condition. Suppose, for example, I perceive my condition. As I perceive, I am Akhandaha is Siddham. And Khandaha also is Anubhutam. One is Siddham, another is Anubhutam. Which one is real? Siddham or Anubhutam? Unfortunately, majority of the humanity has decided Anubhutam is real, Siddham is unreal. The existence of oneself in sleep is taken for granted as unreal without any verification. That is why we say that is dream in the sleep. Don't give importance. Give importance in Jagrata Avastha. People accept that argument. Your condition in sleep is taken for granted. Your Advaita Avastha is taken for granted. Your Dvaita Avastha is given over importance. Why? Because of Pratyaksha Pramanam. Pramanam is given over importance. Therefore, Prama is given over importance. The source of knowledge is given over importance. Therefore, the knowledge is given over importance. You understand? So, what is the entire spiritual life? Changing the importance given to the sources of knowledge. If you are intelligent enough, you will give secondary status to Pratyaksham. You will give primary status to Shastram. You understand? If you have Shraddha more in Shastram, you are Nitya Muktaha. If you have Shraddha more in Pratyaksha Pramanam, you are Nitya Baddhaha. Never you will get moksha. Wherever you go, you are subject to same type of humiliation. Kama, Krodha, Lobha, Moha, Mada, Matsarya will bind you wherever you go. Whatever you may be. So entire moksha depends upon your decision to which you will give importance. Will you give importance to the opinions of your senses and mind? Will you give importance to the opinions of others' senses and mind? Or will you give importance to your Gurudev's Vakya? Now you understand the importance of Gurudev in our life. People think by hearing internet classes they will gain knowledge. Whatever they gain, they consider as information and they work for Brahmaanubhuti. So Shastra Parampara says, Dirgha Ishman Bhava. Some Janma you will understand the validity of Shastra Pramanam. Once the validity of Shastra Pramanam is established in your heart, that moment you are free. Nitya Muktaha you are. Na Nirodho, na Chotpattihi, na Baddho, na cha Sadakaha, na Mumukshuhu, Navai Muktaha. Ityesha Paramarthata. Therefore, Tattvamasi Shvetaketa. That's why Bhagavan told, Shraddhavan labhate jnanam. Shastra Shraddhavan labhate jnanam. If it is 100% Shraddha, Nitya Mokshaha. If it is lesser Shraddha, krama moksha. What do you mean by lesser Shraddha? This will accept certain portions of the Veda. Existence of Vaikuntha, never he verified. Where he verified? He accepted it. Existence of Ishvara as Vaikuntha Pati and trying to enter the Surga Vasal in Vaikuntha Ekadashi day and getting death in stampede. He believes. So Shastra says, okay, Krama Mukti. What do you mean by Krama Mukti? Gradually you will get that opportunity of gaining this knowledge. That's called Krama Mukti. Nothing is going to happen there as moksha. There also same classes will be there. That's all, wherever you go. If you go to Vaikuntha, Bhagavan Vishnu, Hayagriva Rupene, horse-faced Gurudev. At least here, human-faced Gurudev. If you go to Brahmaloka, one Gurudev, 4 mouths. Now in Bhuloka, you don't able to receive and understand Vakya from one mouth. Will you go there and get that knowledge through 4 mouths? At a time, 4 voices will come. If you want, you can go. If you go to Shivaloka, Dakshinamurti will be there. And he will not talk at all. He will be doing signals only. Array, repeated talking itself doesn't make you to understand. What you will understand in through signals? Sanakadi Rishis can understand through signals. Because they were not captured by this Pratyaksha Pramanam. Every jiva is captured by the Pratyaksha Pramanam and made into slave. Because the jiva wanted to have that Bhoga Vasana. Therefore, Pratyaksha Pramanam alone can give Bhoga Vasana, Bhoga Anubhava. So therefore, Sanakadi Rishis did not have any Bhoga Vasana. Therefore, before they are getting captured by this Pratyaksha Pramanam, they were attracted towards the Shastra Pramanam. When their father told, you go and marry and help me in Prajani, it was Harish Charana. Harish Charana. We don't have that Vasana. So they went in search of Gurudev from birth. So we are all cursed people because of our own Bhoga Vasana. Who is the reason for our curse? Our Vasanas, our desire. Curse has come from Ishvara. You want to have jalebi? Go. Have plenty of jalebi. We found that as a blessing at that moment. And actually it is a curse. But jalebi comes in my life and makes me alpa. And jalebi makes me to cry when I don't get that jalebi. Everything in our life is nothing but jalebis. You want to eat jalebi? Eat. How many janmas you want to eat jalebis? Eat. But Shastram is not in urgency. And neither your real nature is going to change because you eat jalebi. What is the loss? What is the loss in eating? You will continue to be as an eater, that's all. Eat. How many senses you want? I will give you. There are living beings with 1 senses, 2 senses, 3 senses, 5 senses, human being. And if you want to change the structure, go to Surga. Varieties of Surgas are there. There also you enjoy. A day will come, Pariksha Lokan Karmachitan Brahmano Nirvedamaya. When Nirvedam comes, with regard to the rejection of Pratyaksha Praman, and humility comes in your mind. With all humility, you have to reject the validity of Pratyaksha Pramanam and accept the validity of Shastra Pramanam. Understood? So, Vinitaha eva Vijnataha bhavati. Abhimani can never become Vijnataha. Understood? So varieties of abhimanams are there in our mind. Therefore only we are not able to own up the ever-existing status of being Nitya Mukta Vastu. So therefore, Shankaracharya says, these are all beautiful portions in the Shankara Bhashyam. The moment you understand and the moment you align with the thought process of Shankara, you are at the topmost of the entire creation. What he says, what a status you have, my dear. What a status you have. To what level you have reduced yourself. Bhagavan also says to Arjuna, Uddhared Atmana Atmanam, na Atmanam avasadayet, my dear. Don't try to tie yourself with your body and senses and try to get freedom. It is not possible. Getting freedom from this tying is called moksha. Being a little, you are searching for infinite one. It is not possible. So therefore, na bhavatyamrutam martyam, na martyam amrutam tatha. Amruta vastu can never become martyam. Martya vastu can never become amrutam. Prakriti ranyata bhavaha katanchanana bhavishya. It is you already. Rectify the opinion about yourself in your mind. The opinions which you have about yourself based on wrong data given by the sensory perceptions. Perceptions give only data. So you made conclusions. Sensory perception gave data about your body, about the Nama Rupa Jagat, about the condition of your mind. Why you added I with that? Who taught you to add I with that? It is dog's color, dog's body, dog's problem. Why you add dog with you or I with the dog? This judgment is based on tadatmyam. It is based on adhyasam. You understand now? You cannot see yourself with second entity, the dog. It is Yushmat. You are Asmat. How you join Yushmat and Asmat? Brahmasutra Bhashyam, first word starts with this topic. Imagine how deep the Brahmasutra Bhashyam would have been. Yushmat Asmat Pratyaya Gocharayoho Vishaya Vishayinoho Tama Prakashavati Viruddha Swabhavayoho. It is impossible to join, but you manage to join it. Ah, what a wonderful, intelligent fellow you are. Use that same intelligence in detaching yourself. So you are not a human being requiring some divine anubhava. You are a divine being going through incidental human anubhava. In last janma, you were the divine being going through incidental donkey anubhava. In next janma also, you are divine, you will be divine being going through the monkey anubhava. Anubhava will change. Your nature is not going to change. Knowing this, you take any anubhava, any form, no problem. Like Ishvara. Ishvara doesn't have a problem of, too much of problem. Like that, he never says. He only takes all forms, na? Who is donkey? Who is monkey? Who is you? He only. So he doesn't say, I am so much idiot. He doesn't say. It is Leela. You understand? Samsara and Leela are differentiated by one knowledge. What is the knowledge? What I am in reality. Whether I am divine, going through all types of experiences, or whether I am non-divine, waiting for divine experience. I am non-divine is the conclusion based on the faith in the validity of sensory perception. If you go behind the pratyaksham, I am non-divine, is a fact for you. If you go by your Gurudev, if you go by Shastram, you are divine, going through varieties of perceptions. No problem for you. Like an actor going through varieties of cinema. And it is for his credit only. Both money also he gets in credit, name and fame also he gets. Why our normal person's birth is samsara, Ishvara's birth is avatara. This is samsara, that is avatara. Here samyak sarati iti samsari, avatarati, avatarayati iti. Avatar. He comes down for what? Not to join with you, to take away you from the ocean. Guru Maharaj beautifully will tell in his gospel, boat always remains in water, but never affected by water. Its existence in the waters is to remove you from the water. Understood? So, you are not a human being requiring an special spiritual, extraordinary, ecstatic, kundalini based experience. These are all bombshells for many minds in the spiritual field, you know, because they have decided something as grand and branded it and advertised it also through books and other things. Bhagavan Shankaracharya comes and puts axe to all opinions. Idiots, you are divine already. So you are not a human being requiring a vision of God or spiritual experience. You are a very spiritual being whom everybody is sought after. In our organization, there was one great Mahatma whom I met and talked to him and lived with him also. Swami Sarvagatanandaji Maharaj. He was the disciple of Akhandanandaji Maharaj. He travelled all the while from Karnataka to West Bengal to meet his Gurudev. Then he was initiated and was sent to again by walk to Haridwar. Whole life he served there. At the end of the life, he was sent to American Center. I think Boston Center he was. So he came at the fag end of his life to Belur Math, and he was staying in Arogya Bhavan, where elderly sadhus stay. So we were there, brahmacharis. So I was very much interested with this Swamiji's presence. So I used to go daily, and once we asked, myself, another brahmachari Maharaj, doctor, Maharaj, please tell something about your initiation. What mantra you got? How your Gurudev asked you to meditate? Then what he did, you know? Gurudev told not to meditate. What? So I never meditated in whole life, he told. We were wondered. What, Maharaj? No, I cannot meditate, he told. Why, Maharaj, you cannot meditate? He told, everyone is meditating on you. Therefore, don't meditate on anyone, anything. Tattvamasi. That is the mantra diksha. So whole life I was struggling not to meditate. Meditating that everyone is meditating on me. What is the meditation? I am that entity on whom everyone is meditating on me. See, what a Shraddha might have been in the mind of that Swamiji. He passed away. He has given up his body. Therefore, only I can tell name. What a Shraddha might have been there. Instead of taking it as a mantra for japa, Tattvamasi, 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 you can do that. It's Veda Vakya. Like Ramakrishna, Ramakrishna, like that you can do mantra also. Instead of taking it as a mantra, He is taken as Satyam. Guru Vakye Satyatva Buddhihi Shraddha. 100% Shraddha. So he told, I am that entity on whom all these spiritual seekers are meditating. Therefore, how can I meditate? Then we asked, really you say, Maharaj, when you were before joining itself, when you met your Gurudev, what he told is truth? Yes. How can he tell lie? So whole life he lived as a Jivan Mukta. And you read his life, beautiful life. He has written one small book also. Sarvagatanandaji Maharaj. He will be a Paramahamsa. His Gurudev told. Who is Paramahamsa? Who has accepted this fact as Paramahamsa? So from the mouth of the Gurudev itself, this blessing has come. Don't meditate. Whole life we did not meditate. Then we are brahmacharis. Maharaj, don't joke. I am not joking. I am telling my trouble, my dear. I am meditating all the while that everyone is meditating on me, and because of this meditation, I have to conduct myself as Brahman only. So, whole life he has conducted himself as what? God, Brahman, as a giver. What is the meaning of conducting oneself as God? Never receiving anything, even if it is offered, telling the devotee, take back to you. What Bhagavan does in temple? Suppose accepts the thing which you offer to him, nobody will offer anything. When you offer fruits, if it disappears, first day there will be commotion. TV wala will come and tell, like this, Bhagavan is eating. Like second day onwards, nobody will be there in the temple because nobody will give if Bhagavan eats. So what he does? Yeah, thank you. Take back. Converting yourself as a giver is called being Ishvara. Remaining as a receiver is called Baddha Jivaha. Which life you want? Maharaj told, I led entire life as a giver. Pramanam. Every Mahatma is a Praman. For what? You are divine by nature, human incidentally. Understood? Your nature is divine, humanness is incident. Therefore, Vedanta gives knowledge only about your natural divinity. It doesn't give Anubhuti at all. So don't expect any Anubhuti as Vedantic Anubhuti or Brahmaanubhuti. If you have any Anubhuti, it can never be Brahmaanubhuti, nor it is Vedanta Anubhuti. Because Vedanta Anubhuti is Pratibodha Vididam Madam. So, give up the over importance given to the validity of Pratyaksha Pramanam in your mind. All problems, all these struggles are because of this one basic error what you did it. Give up the importance given to your Pratyaksha. Slowly and gradually, you will understand the power of Shastra Pramanam. So, Vedanta Shastram shows you are divine and infinite already. If you accept it as the last word in your life, you are Nitya Muktaha. If you don't accept it, you can never be a Muktaha. That's all. Choose. Whatever you want to be, you choose. And my good luck is there always with you. Better luck next Janma. What is the Vedanta Ashirvada? Better luck next Janma. Because Vedanta knows even if you try to be a finite samsaric person, you cannot continue it for eternity. A day will come in your life wherein you yourself tell, I want to get rid of this finitude. I want to stop this eating jalebis. Because your nature will not allow you to be a bhokta, because you are a bhokta. So, Jnani Parampara is the proof for this revelation. Nandati, Nandati, Nandatyeva. Entire life they live as giver, as Ishvara. Sarvaloka Sharanyaha they are. How? They live Sarvaloka Sharanyaha. Anybody who has this knowledge is called Sarvaloka Sharanyaha. In Ramayana, Vibhishana addresses Rama. Even though you are available for my perception as a exiled prince, not having capacity to protect your own wife, not having the knowledge where your wife is, not having even friendship of any nation in the Bharata Desha, still my Shastra Chakshu says Sarvaloka Sharanya. Who is that Shastra Chakshu, you know? Mother Sita. He went and surrendered to Mother Sita. Shruti Mata. She told, whatever you are, my Bhagavan will accept you. Go without any doubt. Because your relationship with the Bhagavan is eternal. Nobody can separate you for eternity. Go and surrender. This is the assurance given by Mother Sita ji, Shruti Mata. So, Mother invites all of us with this assurance. Come, my dear. You cannot associate yourself with the body all the time, with your senses all the time, and trying to get divinity now and then as a small one-time experience or few times experience, begging and crying, oh, where you are, where you are. Stop all this nonsense. You are having the right birthright. Srinvanta Vishwe, Amritasya Putra. Come and own up your status. When Shankaracharya ends this, the Purvapakshi says, thank you very much. Because Purvapakshi is a sadhaka. He has some doubts, so he clarifies. Hope this question is answered in our mind. If it is not answered, we have to repeatedly hear the Shastra Pramana, what it actually wants to say to us. The only message is Tadu Tvam Asi, not Tadu Tvam Bhavishyasi. It is in present tense, therefore in all the periods of time. Not it is going to be a future affair. Don't wait for anything. The very waiting is the rejection of the presence. The very waiting is a sign of uninterested mind. I want to become. That means what? You are not ready to become now. So you are interested in begging, not interested in claiming. Understand? More analysis of this type of Shastra we will see in the next class. Om Shanti 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 Harihi Om Tat Sad Sri Ramakrishna Arpanam.
देवी सुरेश्वरी भगवती गंगे त्रिभुवन तारिणी तरल तरंगे शंकर मौली निवासिनी विमले मम मतिराष्ट्रां यस्त्वां न पतति शोके पारावार विहारिणि गङ्गे विबुधवधूकृततरलापाङ्गे तव कृपया स्रोतस्नातः पुनरपि जठरे सोऽपि न जातः नरकनिवारिणि जाह्नवी गङ्गे कलुषविनाशिनि महिमोत्तुङ्गे परिलसगङ्गे पुण्यतरङ्गे जय जय जाह्नवी करुणापाङ्गे इन्द्रमुकुटमणिराजितचरणे सुखदे शुभदे सेवकचरणे शोकं पापं तापं परमे भगवति कुमति कलापं त्रिभुवनसारे वसुधावारे त्वमसि गतर्मम खलु संसारे अलकानन्दे परमानन्दे गुरुमयि करुणा कातरवन्द्ये तव तटनिकटे यस्य निवासः खलु वैकुण्ठे तस्य निवासः वरविहनीरे कमतो मीनः किं वा तीरे सरटः क्षीणः अथ संयुतो स्वपचामीव न पुनर्दूरे नृपतिकुलीनः भूतलेश्वरि पुण्ये गङ्गे देवी द्रवमयि मुनिवरकन्ये गङ्गास्तवमिममलं नित्यं पठति नरो यस्य श्रूयति सत्यम् तेषां हृदये गङ्गा भक्तिः तेषां भवति सदा सुखमुक्तिः मधुरमनोहरपञ्चतिकाभिः परमानन्दकलितललिताभिः गङ्गास्तोत्रमिदं भवसारं वाञ्छितफलदं विदितमुदारं शङ्करसेवक शङ्कररचितं पठतु च